Hello everybody, I want to compare in this video the Samsung Galaxy S8 and the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, so the bigger one. So I want to show you some differences. Let us start. At first it's the display. So both displays are very huge. So the smaller one, so the S8 have a 5.8-inch display. The Plus have a 6.2-inch display. The amazing thing with this Samsung Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus is that most of the part of the phone is the display. So the new Infinity display of Samsung. So you see just up here the camera, the iris scan, and also the speakers, and below they remove the home button, and you have it now here on the screen as on other phones. Let's go now to the Android version. So it have Android 7.0 Nougat. Both phones have Android 7.0 Nougat. Okay, I off the phone now, and to explain you better, so at both phones you have 4 GB RAMs. The internal storage at both phones at 64 GB. You can extend it with a micro SD card. It could have a maximum of 256 GB. Let me tell you something. So the CPU at both phones, you have a very fast CPU. It's an octa-core CPU. Both phones have the same 4 times 1.7 GHz and 4 times 2.3 GHz. There's also a US version. It is a bit faster, so I will hold it below under the phones. Then the camera, both have a 12 MP cam on the rear, and on the front you have an 8 MP cam. Then you have fingerprint sensor, always next to the camera. So here and here. And one difference is the next to the size is the battery. So you have a 3500 milliampere hours battery at the S8 Plus and the 3000 milliampere hours at the Samsung S8. So the battery is stronger at the Plus version, but as you can imagine, the bigger screen needs also a bit more energy, so the level should be about the same then at all. The USB port is a USB port Type-C, so the bigger one. In case you have an older Samsung phone, then you cannot use the micro USB cable again, so you need the USB cable Type-C. Both phones are waterproofed with IP68, so it's water resistant for 30 minutes and 1.5 meters down the water. And the LTE is fast. It is Cat 16 at both phones. And but as I told you, the sizes are a bit different, so I will show you below the sizes that for the guys who are interested in. And the colors are also the same. Both versions you could have in black, gray and silver. I have here at the S8 Plus the black version is completely black, as you can see. And here at the S8 I have the gray version. Now you could have also gray or black, the other one. And this is the gray version. It looks a bit more like the color from the darker color from the S7. So the prices, I have just the prices in euro, I'm sorry. So the prices in Europe would be at 799 euro at the S8, and the S8 Plus would have the 899 euro. There's one thing with the fingerprint sensor. Let me tell you something again, because the fingerprint sensor is now next to the camera, and some people say, okay, maybe you touch the lens or something like this. You will hold it like this and press it here. And with the S8 is good because you have a good handling and so on, so it works. But for people who choose the S8 Plus, I have a large hand, but if you have a smaller hand, so it could be difficult to reach the fingerprint sensor. If I hold the phone like this, you see, I hold the phone normally, but for me it's already difficult to reach the fingerprint sensor. So I have to move my hand below the phone to touch the fingerprint sensor. This is one of the disadvantages. So the fingerprint sensor at the S8 you cannot really use. So you always have to remove your hand, so it's a bit complicated, you know what I mean. Yeah, that's the only disadvantage if you compare the phones. Yeah, if you take the bigger size, if you want to have the bigger size, yeah. Okay, I hope I could help you with this video and give you a small overview. You see the phones are, in most of the parts, are exactly the same. And yeah, I hope I could help you with this video to give you a small overview. And if you want, you can leave me a comment or give me some thumbs up. Thank you so much for, and yeah, maybe until next time. Ciao.